Okay, let's go, Willow. Willow's grown up on the sandhills, and she gets very excited when we go through that gate. I'm motivating people, I'm getting people to do things that can be quite hard, and she'll jump up and tug on the lead. She jumps up and bites my arm, but then sometimes she'll put too much pressure on and the tooth might go in.
Cesar spent 3 weeks crisscrossing the Australian continent, seeking dogs of all breeds, shapes, and sizes that needed rehabilitation. But he never expected to meet the Mexican that would test him in the sand dunes just south of Sydney.
What's going on? I've loved dogs from when I was really little, but dogs weren't allowed in our house when I was young, which is quite funny when you see my house.
Strength and fitness coach Paul Watson teaches the importance of discipline, but that discipline doesn't seem enforced when it comes to Paul and his dogs.
What happened was I had the first Dalmatian, obviously. Rainbow, hey. Rainbow's just loving and a beautiful natured dog. Buffy, she was from the same breeders that I bred Rainbow with, so I had 2, and I realised that 2 dogs are just as easy as having 1 dog. And then I thought, well, I might as well try a 3rd. Cleopatra's pretty special to me. They're just so unique, Pharaoh hounds. 3 dogs aren't that bad, like, really. But then the 4th came along, so probably my limit. I have a joke that I could be an animal hoarder. Go, go, go.
Willow is the one dog that refuses to bend to Paul's will.
A Great Dane, well, she has literally taken my house over. By force sometimes. She ate my walls, she's done so many crazy things, but she is a lovely, loving dog.
Paul tries to exercise his dogs on a regular basis, but it's a large challenge.
I got Cesar's book and realised that exercise is what he preaches. It just makes so much sense.
Let's go, Willow, come on.
I've always said that humans need a lot of exercise.
Good girl, Willow.
It stabilises all your hormones, it stabilises all your moods. And so with my pack, I will run them every day, at least 8K, sometimes 16, sometimes more.
Every Saturday, Paul and his pack head out for his favorite place to run. The Cronulla sand dunes just south of Sydney rise up to 60 feet above sea level, and in some places, the angles are as steep as 45 degrees.
Just do our 50 before we start. Let's go.
Paul and a number of his fellow fitness fanatics gather here often with their dogs to run up and down the dunes.
Everyone brings their dogs. That's good, that's good. Willow's grown up on the sandhills. She's been out there since she's a little pup. Let's go, Willow. Come on. Oh. And she gets very excited when we go through that gate.
Hey. Stop it.
She jumps up and bites my arm, or she'll jump up and tug on the lead.
Hey.
She'll jump on you, she'll try to lick your face and bite your ear, or, you know, it's just all play, but it's really, really annoying.
Let's go. Come on, come on, come on.
I'm motivating people, I'm getting people to do things that can be quite hard, and so I've got to be a little bit excitable out there.
Let's go. Whoa.
And when I'm running, going up these sandhills,
Leave.
and she's jumping on me and pushing me sideways, it's a lot of extra work.
Oh, got me.
Sometimes she'll put too much pressure on and the tooth might go in.
Big tooth went in.
What I want, I'll be able to just enjoy the sandhills but not having to worry about Willow attacking me. I hope Cesar can look at me and see what I'm doing wrong.
Whoa, hey, how you doing?
Cesar.
Nice to meet you.
How can I help you? It doesn't look like you need help.
I know, it doesn't. It looks, yeah, well, this is good, but this is what we've worked on. I've learned off you.
Okay, thank
I've
you.
seen you on the shows,
Right.
and I've already read your books.
Yes, I see. Yeah, obviously.
The dogs had a look at it too. They like it as well.
That's how they do it.
So the dogs get plenty of exercise.
Yeah.
But just with Willow, she's great most places. But one of the things I do is I run the Wander Sand Dunes every Saturday. She's grown up out there with my pack. There's dogs everywhere. There's people everywhere. When I run along, she just goes to a different level.
Mm-hmm. Excited?
Excited, yeah. She turns and jumps and wants to play and bite, and sometimes she goes too hard. She'll bite my arm, and she knows it, just occasionally. And it's hard because I've got to be a bit excited out there too, because I've got 20 or 30 people running with me, you know, and you've got to motivate them.
Oh. So what you're saying is you want her to stay calm, submissive while you are in an excited state?
I don't even mind if she's a little bit more excited.
Yeah, but we have to, for her own understanding,
Yes.
She have to start at 0.
Yeah.
Right? So that means she have to be calm, submissive, even though you can be at a high level of excitement.
Ah,
then
okay. Yep.
you can invite her to get into that frequency. You just have an excited situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with our sand hills, one of the ones we run goes up, over and up. We call it a Mexican because it's like the Mexican wave. You know, you get up and you go down. So I want to see the Mexican do the Mexican.
Ah! I don't know if the Mexican's in shape right now.
Well, I'm the man to see. I'll get you in shape.
I don't think you can do that in one day.
After the consultation, Cesar meets Paul and his pack at the dunes to offer hands-on help.
Ready to put me to work?
Yeah, great to see you.
Good. This is a beautiful place.
Yeah, this is my backyard.
Fantastic.
It's just wonderful. Okay.
In addition to sunscreen, when Willow is running, she wears one of Paul's exercise shirts.
And what we normally do is from here, we run out to the trail. This is where it starts. And the excitement seems to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, ready? Will it? No. Eat.
To me, it was very obvious to see, okay, Paul definitely has a calm energy because he has a calm group of dogs, and then definitely has an excited energy, very happy, very outgoing, and that's Willow.
And what we tend to do is we start running from this point here.
Oh.
Go through the gate, and then we just start running.
But what about that?
Sorry?
That excitement? But if you don't control the excitement, then the excitement can actually turn into pushing, biting. You didn't address it.
Even though Paul has read Cesar's books, watched his show, and even attended a Cesar seminar, he has not been able to successfully implement Cesar's techniques on Willow.
So by you holding the way you did, you pretty much, it's more like a reward than actually a discipline.
Okay.
I could see that Paul was trying to use my techniques, but the energy was wrong. He didn't know how to control the excitement in a way where he creates relaxation. So I have to treat him as a beginner. Make sure that Paul understands the basics. The only thing you have to do is, as soon as she gets into that, boom, touch, pow, touch, and then just see, look.
Yeah.
Right? So the touch is just to break the momentum, and then the presence.
Yeah.
The presence is what seals the deal, you know? So a lot of people touch and keep going. You know what I mean? Oh, they do this, but they don't provide.
The presence. Yep. I've done the touch, and then I wonder why it doesn't work, but what I've done is touch, move away.
Yeah, touch, move away.
Not presence, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the little, like, I don't think...
Here, this
Whenever
is
you're...
it.
Yeah, okay,
Right
yeah,
there,
yeah.
No, not yet.
Huh.
She never moved from the state that
so
she's
she's still in, yeah.
So that touch only represents at that time affection.
Oh, okay.
So watch this.
Yep,
Pull this. So she's in that state.
yep.
Look.
Ah, the shift. Yeah,
Then you send
Yeah.
them on.
yeah,
Then you gotta feel the switch.
yeah,
And you know another thing that you're doing
yeah.
is that when you go into presence, way too strong. He will go from calm to excited and to a certain stance, a little frustrated, you know, it become harsh when he would do a correction. It become, you know, a little bit too much of that. And with an excited dog that is already in a dominant state, she takes that as a challenge.
Here we go.
That was good. You don't want to overdo it or underdo it. You want a dog to surrender.
From a sporting background, when things go wrong, you go back to basics. And the fact that he took me back there was a good thing because it's taught me that I've got to start it from the start.
After Paul gets Willow to behave on the walk, it's time for the big run.
The other leashes?
You take Rainbow and I take...
That's perfect time right there.
Already.
As soon as I gave you the leash, definitely going through that door, that's like Disneyland for Willow. It was a very overwhelming feeling for her to contain herself because she wanted to go to the other side. That's push. Again, Paul needed some understanding about pushing versus touching.
No.
That's a push. That's a push.
No, no.
You know, the touch about just to create a snap out of it reaction versus when you push, you create a reaction back and they come out stronger. This brings this.
Yeah, I'm back at you.
Yeah.
Let's go. Come on.
Right there, right there. So I address it there. There you go, there you go. This is where the problem is right here. If you
Yeah.
have a problem in the entrance, you're gonna have a problem all the way around.
Let's go.
So what is happening here is that you're following her. So the only thing you're doing is this.
I'm trying to...
You know what I mean? You pretty much are following her strategy.
Yeah.
Instead of her.
I'm sparring with her.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Let's go. Good go.
There you go. Much. Right there. There you go.
I learnt today, the most important thing was timing
There you go.
and touch. Let's go. Round. Heel. And just use the right amount of energy.
Better. Much better.
That's
Right
better.
there. Much better. That's the one.
That was so much better.
That was better.
The right amount of energy is more important than what you do. Oh, wow. How good does that feel? That's great. She's settled down so much more already, and it's just been fabulous, you know? Like, it's like I've got a different dog. Once again, you've amazed us. It only takes you telling me 20 times to sink in, too. It's good.
Yeah. Now 10 makes you a dog whisperer. All right, so this one with the group, because I know it's gonna create a different dynamic with the group in here.
Okay, the group's coming now. Okay, we ready? Let's go. That's good.
Beautiful.
That's good. Come on.
Beautiful. That was the best one.
Yeah. Come on. Good man.
Woohoo! Love it. Paul did have a little challenge in the beginning, but then he got it. Plus, at the same time, everybody was in the zone, supporting and helping Willow, you know, and helping Paul. They only make our work easier and simple. This is what life is all about. People, dogs, together. That's what life is all about. You never know where you're gonna see beauty.
Go, Mel.
I wish my pack was here.
There's only one more challenge left, but it's Cesar's.
We've got the Mexican to do yet. You're doing one Mexican with me, all right?
I thought it was just a little bitty heel. It's a piece of cake. Okay. Okay, I gotta do it. I'm going into that frame of mind.
The group gets ready to run the steepest dune, Wanda Hills.
I follow you. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, the touch. The little Shih Tzus, they're in better shape than I am. I did it! Huh? That's not the Mexican? So where are we going?
And we're gonna go up again.
Oh, wow. I was like, alrighty then. She's like ashamed to be running.
No.
All right,
Let's finish this Mexican.
going down is a piece of cake. Oh, can feel it. I was challenged. I was definitely challenged physically. And I went back into the zone of it doesn't matter how long it takes, I'm gonna do it. So,
Good work, Cesar. Not far, not far. Not far, Cesar, not far. Your first Mexican.
yeah!
The Mexican does a Mexican. That's classic.
Cesar travels north to Australia's third largest city, Brisbane, to work with a feisty member of a breed nicknamed the Bouncing Beardies.
Our family's quite active. The Bearded Collie was a sort of dog that would fit in ideal with the rest of the family.
When we first brought Bonnie home, she wasn't how I expected her to look. She was all legs and sort of really scrawny looking.
Bonnie, off, is it? Off. She always wants to play and she comes and greets you and she's always there and cheers you up when you're down.
She's part of the family and she's just a loving dog.
Initially, when we had her, she was great with other dogs. She would sniff another dog, she would play with another dog down the beach. When Bonnie was about 6 months old, we went down to a dog park and let her off the lead.
Someone came into the field and let off their dogs.
One of them came running up behind her and hit her from behind with such force that she got thrown up into the air.
Rolled her over 2 or 3 times and the dogs were standing over and really scared her. She just got in between my legs and was shaking.
And ever since then, she's been afraid of him.
Whenever another dog approaches Bonnie,
Her head will drop first. Her lips go right up.
Her ears go straight back to her head.
the teeth are showing, and then she will attack.
Stay. When we go to the dog park, I just have to sit in the car and I can sit 5 minutes and the people will leave, or I can sit there for 15, 20 minutes. And then if they don't go by then, I tend to go to another dog park.
When we walk Bonnie, Andrew takes the lead and I stand in the park and watch out for other dogs. You can't relax, you're always tense and always worried what happens if another dog comes.
Takes the joy out of having a dog.
Most of our family friends have dogs.
We really wanted to interact with them and be able to go out. We can't because we just cannot trust Bonnie.
It's a bit upsetting because you really want her to come join you, but she can't because of the other dogs.
The expectation when we got Bonnie was everybody to enjoy her, to be able to go anywhere with her, with other dogs, with other people. And the reality is, I live in fear of the children being out with the dog and she attacks another one and they're not able to control her.
I hope Cesar can help Bonnie be friendlier to dogs so we can go out as a family and enjoy walking along the beach with other dogs around us.
How are you?
All right, so how can I help you?
The dog doesn't interact with other dogs very well. It shows no growling, no warning, just snark, just showing teeth, and then it will attack.
I feel when I walk with her, I make her worse because I sense. I see, I'm always looking out for a dog, and if I see a dog, I'll avoid a dog. And I wonder if she senses that from me. I am fearful taking her out.
Okay. Well, we have to help you in that because otherwise it will be a never-ending rehabilitation process here. Because if somebody in the family does right, and then one member in the family does not, and then you always send it back to that, you know what I mean? And you?
I wouldn't cross a road if another dog comes by. I would make sure that she stays with me.
The leash is short or the leash is relaxed?
Tight, so I know that if she lunges, she's not going to actually probably get hold of the dog at all.
I like the part where you are facing it, but you are anticipating it.
Yeah.
So the message is, we're going to face it, which is a good message, but we're going to face it tense. Have you guys experienced an attack with her before?
We have seen her snarl, but we just keep her close by our side like what Dad does.
So you guys pretty much adopt your dad's technique.
Yeah.
That's good, that's good.
I need to adapt that technique.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you learn from the husband, sometimes you learn from the wife.
A few neighbors bring their dogs into the Lewis's backyard so Cesar can get a better sense of Bonnie's behavior.
The person who was not on board was Miss Andrea, and she knew it. You're right.
Yeah.
She knew she was fearful. The reason why we needed to empower Miss Andrea is because she was, in a way, the weakest link. This is good distance right there. It helps, you know, it helps to desensitize. And at the same time, she gets to practice a different way of walking. Stop right there, and then we're gonna pass you. There you go, pass, there you go. Then you stay right behind us, right?
Yep.
Right behind us. There you go. So she experienced dogs in the back, she experienced dog in the front, she
Yeah.
experienced dog next to you. And again, it's more for you to see how simple it is to control
Right.
with the least amount of physical effort.
Yeah.
You want it to be, you know, as flowing as possible.
Yep. This is the best ever she's walked.
Yeah.
Because normally she's right out
she's pulling.
in front. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's
So this way you can control before it escalates.
Yeah.
I think I put Miss Andrea fairly quickly into challenging herself, you know, and the very things she normally won't do.
Andrea takes Cesar to meet one of Bonnie's major antagonists, the beast behind the fence.
Bonnie. Bonnie.
Very good.
No.
Now, don't use the sound or the name. The name is best not to use it when the mind is fearful, is anxious, is aggressive.
So just saying no would be enough.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Okay,
But
then.
assertive no, not a fearful no. Again, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah.
There you go. Stay right there. Stay right there. Yeah. Don't forget to breathe. Don't leave yet. You're gonna see a beautiful switch right now. Hey, look at that state. So you can see a more relaxed Bonnie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when she's sitting like that, should I
Look at
reward her for
Absolutely.
not doing it?
Well, you reward yourself first because you accomplished this.
Oh, good girl.
That's right.
There you go. I still can't believe we're standing here with a dog on the other side.
Simple as that, but to you was a big,
Yeah.
big, you know, challenge.
The fear was there all the time at the beginning, but seeing how she reacted, just even to that one tug, I thought, oh. The faith I felt in myself with the dog was just a big turn of events. The reason why I put her right away into a teacher mode is because the dog was ready. The collar up near her ears and keeping it loose. You know how she used to pull us? The kids were already projecting calm assertive energy. They were not afraid. Have you seen her walk as well as this before? Sometimes when people walk a dog, they're not really experiencing the beauty of a walk. When I saw her from the back, I was getting the experience that she was going through. It was what people experience when they see me walking a pack of dogs. It's a beautiful feeling, because that's what I'm doing. I am walking with my pack. Dog was ready to go to the next level. And I wanted to see how much it takes to stop this aggressive dog with no leash on. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna evaluate Bunny and Cobra inside the dog park before we bring new dogs. And Andrew and I'm gonna do it, because he has good energy.
The dog park test includes Cobra, a coolie Cesar is rehabilitating for its fear of squeaky toys.
Take the leash off. Very good, that's perfect. Just wanna see that. Just wanna see how bad she gets. There we go. I started with a dog that I have a report, which is Cobra. I know Cobra more than 3 days. So that is plenty time for me to establish trust, respect.
Cesar asks for more dogs to come into the park to intensify Bonnie's challenge.
Smell the face. For her to see other dogs doing that behavior is very important. Yeah. You know, so she sees how so they're picking up on her energy. That's what they're staying away from. Hey. There you go, perfect. Hey. 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 She charged 2 times. From 0 to 10, she went to level 4. It's when Miss Andrea came at the park that she went on a little higher note. Hey. Now, mom came in, so she goes into that, right? Into that state of protecting you. Because when you are around dogs, you get a little nervous and then she feels, so that's her interpretation. Right. So this is just a beginning for her to learn to be okay with dogs. And more than important is for you to see that she's not aggressive, she's just nervous. Yeah, I always felt it was aggression, not nerves. And that made me worse with being out into a dog, because I just saw it as an attack and, you know,
understanding more now its nerves, you cope with it in a different way that just seems to be more productive.
Slowly.
Go.
Correct. You gotta, there you go. That's right. What you're doing is perfect. You're bringing her into the circle, but if she does that, and then you, hey.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey. Hey. Nice. There you go. Katie totally controlled the situation. She actually called her around dogs in a way, come in, let me give you affection while I'm giving affection to this dog.
When I saw Bunny snarl, I thought the best thing was to do was correct her straight away, and it did make me feel more confident. I wasn't even here when you said it, and I got it.
Oh, good. It was magical. That's magical to me. Hey. There you go. Follow through. Look, this is follow through.
Right.
The touch snaps her out of it.
Yeah.
And then follow through.
Right.
The more you think you have to use physical force to control life, the less you control life.
Yeah. The simplicity side that he showed, he seemed to really condense it and bring it down, and it was achievable. And for us all to be doing the same, you now know how to cope with it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So he's given us the lead, and we can move on with it. So it's going to open up a lot of different doors to us all and Bonnie. I can't believe I'm in the dog park with other dogs and no lead. Because I felt if I was in the park, as long as I had her on the lead as well, then I had control, but I didn't.
You have control of the body,
Yeah,
not the mind.
yeah. And it's the mind you need. So will eventually then
Yes.
they interact?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
The thought of going out with the dog changed from let's avoid this, avoid that, to let's go for it. Let's go for the next thing and see how she reacts with that. And she just seemed a happier dog as well. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. Being able to go in there and actually see her with all those dogs was amazing. Now that Cesar's come and helped us with Bonnie, I feel that Bonnie now can progress. We all can take part in it, and Bonnie will feel part of the family now and be able to partake in everything that we do.
Thank you. Appreciate it, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It was just one bad experience. They actually blocked them from having their dream come true, which is taking the family everywhere, and that family has a dog. And that's like the perfect picture. So a dog without a family is incomplete to me.
In Sydney, Australia, an enormous beast haunts the streets of Surrey Hills and the home of Joanna Kelly.
I wanted a large dog, a large lazy dog. That's why I got Jack. And because he's so large, he's quite frightening because he weighs probably 3 times more than me. Well, I actually didn't get to meet Jack until I flew him from another state. When I picked him up from the airport, he was this tiny sort of little bundle of joy, really. But he was just great, yeah, just a normal puppy.
I've known Jack since he was a very little puppy. When he was little, he was always quite aggressive, not in a bad way, but in a playful way, and it was kind of manageable when he was little.
I think it just started as a game with some friends where they just play rough with him.
But now he weighs more than me. It's a lot more aggressive than he was a little dog, and he can reach higher places and he can grab onto clothes, and he's really strong and he can just keep pulling and pulling.
But it's now getting a bit too rough. Jack. He gets this sort of crazy look in his eye. He breathes a bit heavier and he sort of starts prancing about a bit. He charges towards you.
Wait.
And then he bites. He bites quite hard. I have a hard time getting him off me. Jack has bruised my skin, and it's usually around my midriff or my bottom. Stop it. So it is actually quite terrifying. Oh my God, where's my spray bottle? How can I stop this from happening? certain people that come over, they will definitely get attacked.
Hello. There are a couple of methods that Joe will use with a bottle of water with vinegar in it, and that will work for, you know, less than a minute, and then he's back on you again.
I've asked a couple of obedience trainers, and they haven't been able to give me any solution apart from the vinegar and water to spray at his face. It's not preventing the behaviour, really. It's stopping it momentarily, but it's not addressing the actual issue.
Hey, no.
Actually seeing a lot of my friends don't want to come over because they're scared that Jack might attack them.
No, Jack, yeah, what do I do?
It's really affecting me at the moment.
Jack could be very scary. He's a big dog, and you can see that he's got probably a lot of power as well, if he wants to use it, and if he knows how to use it, and if he wanted to be aggressive, and you just don't know.
Jack. My biggest worry is that Jack is actually going to hurt someone quite seriously without even meaning it because of his size. But he doesn't understand what he's doing, really. He just thinks he's having a good time, and he doesn't realise his own strength. I just love him to bits. He's a puppy still, and he's just a large puppy. I really hope Cesar can help me with his playful aggression towards my friends and family, because that really needs to stop. And I just don't know how to stop it, really.
How can I help you?
I have a Dogue de Bordeaux, or a French Mastiff. When I have friends and family coming over to my house, he gets playfully aggressive towards them. He's currently about 150 pounds.
150
Yeah.
or 15?
No, 150.
50?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And he's 18 months old. I'm having a few issues with trying to control the aggression.
But is he like biting them and pinning them in the ground and stuff?
No, it's more bruising, but because of his size, it's quite terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's excited.
Yeah. He is excited. He's excited to see them.
But why do you call it aggression?
It's like a playful hi and then attack. Yeah.
Well, it's not an attack. I was just wondering, you know, 'cause if you see it as an attack, it becomes an attack.
Right.
Excitement is only excitement. When you label a behavior the wrong way, you can actually make it the behavior that you don't want. When he is in a playful state with you and excited and he's using his mouth to touch, what is your reaction?
Usually I carry a water bottle with some vinegar in it. But if I don't have that handy, then I sort of start to get a bit scared.
When I heard that Joe become panicked when she couldn't find the spray bottle, it's a concern for me because her panic can trigger the wrong reaction towards her. The dog is not using tools to control human. He's using his own self. The human uses tools to control dog.
Right, yeah.
So he knows that the human without something is not in control.
No, that's right. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
You follow what I mean?
Yeah.
So what you do have is an excited dog.
Yep.
What he has is a fearful human.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. You're right.
See? That's why I always say it's not the dog, it's the human behind the dog.
Oh, absolutely. I know.
You know what I mean?
It's me.
It's the human.
Yeah.
How did this guy look like? That's my question. 150 pounds. God.
Go on, bud.
Oh, my dear Lord. I think what the part that she didn't train herself about is what to do if a large dog uses his mouth on you. Should you panic? Should you get nervous? What you should do. So psychologically, she wasn't prepared for that part of the deal.
Cesar prepares to show Joe and her friend Andy how to get Jack more easily under control, even though the massive dog weighs more than the both of them.
The size intimidated people, the bark, the mouth on people, and the thoughts that probably got in their mind that really created the worst case scenario. He doesn't know yet this behavior, so claiming the door first.
What I want to create is calmness. And at the same time, he's understanding what that means. Shh. Not yet. Not yet. Then you can come in. Come, there we go. Without the pull. So you were physically controlling a 150-pound dog versus mentally controlling a 150-pound dog.
Yeah, okay.
You know, cases like this, like Joe and Jack, it gives us a perfect beginner dog psychology experience.
Now, I'm going to be the one in the back so you can see how I...
Okay, sure.
No, see, I'm doing it again.
Huh?
Sorry. Honey, I'm just trying to get him back without using my hands.
And?
And it's still not working.
What do you think is not working?
Because I'm not blocking him properly.
No?
No? It's me.
Where is that coming from, that you're not blocking him properly?
Probably my fear that he's going to attack or yeah.
Well, you're not taking the time. Simple as that.
Right, okay.
Remember, you want to create calmness, you got to take the time.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And so you forgot about being calm. So you're not calm anymore. You're excited, you know, about controlling.
Yeah, okay.
Or controlling or helping, however you want to call it. You know what I mean? But take the time. Let me show you again.
Okay.
Simple exercise, so simple, right? Now, can we try somebody else so you can see how it looks like?
During the whole experience with Jack, I wanted them to see that he's not acting, he's just reacting to their energy, you know? He's not thinking, he's just reacting to their thoughts. And so if they don't know what they're thinking and they don't know how they emotionally are feeling, that's not Jack's fault.
My thought is claiming the door so I can let my friends come in.
Okay.
Yep, conversation. See the conversation? Look, boom. Just walk in. Just walk in. Very nice. It looks like that. See, and then he follows. And then instead of blocking people from coming in, he follows people. That's my second time, by the way.
Yes, I know.
Right?
Yeah.
And you saw, you know, how he picked it up. Ah, same ritual.
Yeah.
Same approach. He came in, he said, I want the space at the door.
Yep.
I understood. He followed through, and I relaxed. And then he opened the door. I didn't open the door until he was relaxed.
No, you didn't.
See, we're here to help him. If we help him, we help everybody.
Yeah.
So my thought became an action. And he just mirrored what I wanted.
He did, yeah.
It was pure energy body language.
Yeah.
So that's it. As long as somebody's in control, from an animal point of view, in control, calm, assertive energy, they give it up.
I didn't get to see Joe calm for more than a minute.
Cesar tries aromatherapy with some lavender oil to see if that can help Joe to relax.
It was very little, the amount of time which he was calm.
Sometimes just breathing changes this state.
And so that means 99% of the time that she was with me, she was tense.
You've been the whole time this way right now, so just if he can help you to relax a little bit, then you take the time to accomplish this simple concept.
Yep.
Okay? So which one?
Martini would help us relax, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think a martini would be
What?
great. A martini would be great.
A martini, okay, we can do it a martini, but so let's put it right here. Happy hour, don't forget. Tension holds, smile gives. He's doing it. Breathe, don't forget to breathe. Hold on, don't do it. Don't do it. Let me tell you why I said don't do it. Watch this. Come here.
Oh, I backed up.
Look. That's what you did.
Right, okay.
So if you're gonna go back, look, just go back. But the truth is, I'm not gonna be here. So you have to catch yourself, you know? And how you catch yourself is through him.
If I hesitate, then he will show me that
That's
I'm
right.
hesitating.
That's
Yeah.
right. He got it done today.
When Cesar said that I didn't have an aggressive dog, I was so relieved. Yeah.
It's just you that need to do it on a daily basis to remind yourself, you know, in order for this to become permanent.
I just have an excited dog that I have to keep calm. And the way I do that is by not being fearful when people come into my house.
Now you are the bottle of water.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see, this is something that you always have. You know?
Yeah.
The bottle of water, sometimes you don't know where you put it.
No, exactly.
For Andy to be here and practice the right way and practice the wrong way, it gives him an experience what to do or what not to do, why things happen. To practice the opposite what I taught you today, maybe, you know, maybe you can get excited, you can get nervous, tense, however, you know, whatever state of mind you want to practice, except calm, assertive energy. So it doesn't matter how people behave.
Okay.
The most important is how you behave.
Okay.
So the world can crumble, but you can't.
Okay.
I was told to break all the rules.
Right.
And it's probably what I was doing before as well.
Good, good, good. That was good. That was good. Now, the reason why he's tense is because you're tense.
Oh, okay.
Change the closed mouth to a smile mouth. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Yeah.
See, the change
Yeah.
right away, right there.
Okay.
He was mirroring you. It took a long time for her to understand that a smile is a reward, not just to the dog, to everybody.
Very good. Good block. Nice.
Celebration, you should breathe, you know what I mean? That's a celebration. That's a way of you telling him, I'm so happy with that, without using sound.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? There you go. From this point on, you just open the door.
Yep.
Hey, Joe.
Hi.
How you doing? Hey, Jack.
There you go.
How are you?
See the difference? Because he's meeting him in a 0 level, he can actually come and do this. Andy became aware how much part he played in the excitement of Jack. There you go. Go for it. Go for it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. There
No,
you go.
Jack, no.
That's right. See, as you see, nothing now.
No. No.
That's what you normally do, right?
Yeah.
Now, stop. Stop.
When I just stopped and was calm, then Jack just stopped as well. So it was like a switch, which is pretty cool. No longer a chew toy.
See what happened?
I hadn't ever seen it stop like that before, and as soon as Cesar instructed Andy how to do it, it was just almost instantaneous. It amazed me.
I can exacerbate the excitement that Jack has as well, and so make it even harder. And so if I can help Joe out a little bit as well on my side, then that's fantastic.
The reason why it worked so quick is because you gave it to him when he was in a 0 level.
Yeah, okay.
Then he came in and triggered 0 to 2.
Yeah, yeah.
Then from 0 to 2, he went to 4,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And then as soon as he went to 4, he stopped.
yeah.
And then his brain was not able to escalate to a higher level.
Oh.
It was very simple, but it makes you feel a bit silly as well, in that what you were doing before, when there's a simple solution.
Now that I see how easy it can be, it just makes me feel like a bit of an idiot that I didn't think of it before.
Okay, that's good. That's good, because that gives me access to come and meet you.
Yeah.
One of the things that was a concern for Andy was, so that means I'm never gonna be able to play? And he said, no. That means you have to learn to control intensity during game time. There you go. You gotta acknowledge. So you don't want to take the playfulness away. You just don't want him to get to a level 5. She really picked the right energy dog. She really did. To meet one of these guys in Australia. You know, this is unusual for me to see that somebody picked the right energy dog. You weigh more than me.
Me.
It was very important for me to leave like a footprint, some kind of reminder that Cesar was here, and to leave a message. Take your time to create a calm state to remind you. Claim your space. Visualize Jack's behavior. Happy hours begin now.
Thank you.
Yes. Andy say, well, a happy hour or martini time, and happy hour starts now.
Yeah, thank you very much.
It puts a smile on your face.
I'm going to have friends over again, which will be great.
One lesson I learned in Australia is that dog behavior issues can turn up on any continent. I am happy to report that Paul and Willow are running the Mexican with no problems whatsoever.
Thanks very much for being out here and being part of all this. I hope you've been exercising since we've last seen you, as much as we have out here with our dogs. Thanks, Cesar.
I am very proud of the Lewis family, particularly Andrea, for working hard to get Bunny back on the path to balance.
It's been 3 months since we saw you last, Cesar, and life has been gradually changing to the good. Bonnie is an absolute joy to walk now. We can mix with other dogs and it not be the drama that it used to be.
Thanks, Cesar, for coming to our house and helping us with Bonnie. It's made a big difference to all of our lives. Thank you.
Joanna proves that some big problems can have surprisingly easy solutions.
I really would like to thank you and your crew for the time that I spent. I learnt a lot from you, and I wish I could clone you so that we'd have a Cesar Millan in Australia, because I think we really need it.
Remember, no matter where in the world you live, dogs still need calm, assertive pack leaders to guide their way. Good day, mates.
Bacchus's name is after a Roman god who's the god of wine. So, and we like to drink wine, so we named him after one of our favorite hobbies.
He was an adorable puppy. We got him a big stuffed dog for his babysitter, and he cuddled up with that at night, and he looked like a perfect angel. He was just a gem as a little puppy.
Bacchus is very athletic. We've been on long hikes with him.
Yay! That's a boy.
He's very sweet and loving.
We had a honeymoon that must have lasted a year and a half. Walking Bacchus is great as long as you're in control and he's by your side and there's no other dogs in sight. The minute there's another dog in sight, he becomes very attentive and the tension just rises and rises until the dog approaches. He jumps up in the air higher than I am. And it takes all my energy to break his focus. He's very annoyed with what I'm doing, and he's scolding me. He's barking at me. It's not a vicious bark, but it's a scolding bark. I can tell he's not happy with what I'm doing.
When I'm on the porch, I know what's gonna happen.
He would tear off the porch.
He's taller than me when he rears up, and I just have to ride it out, and I try to turn his head, I try to break his attention. But he reacts so quick.
I'm not sure. I can't be sure that he's safe to be around other dogs.
I think that he doesn't see us as his leader. I think that he's not in tune to what we're thinking, and I don't know why, because we've made every effort. I really resent that we're at this place right now. I hope Cesar can teach us how to teach Bacchus to trust us.
All right, so how can I help you?
Our dog, Bacchus, is aggressive towards other dogs, and it makes us unable to do the things we used to do with him. Since this is a newer thing he started, we used to take him to Dog Beach, Dog Park. We'd hang out on our front porch and have drinks and dinner. With him, it's very hard to completely relax and be confident, because if he reacts, he's a 130-pound slingshot. And if I'm totally relaxed, I'm scared he's going to get away.
How do you feel about that? That he come into your own personal space without being invited?
It's a problem with company, because some people are very uncomfortable with a dog doing that, and that's, you know, I feel like I should be able to control it for that reason when company's here. But in front of us, we enjoy having him moving about.
Bacchus was constantly getting in people's way, constantly. That's when I realized that we're not consistent, like knowing what they really want. When should they practice rules, because that's part of the rules. When he's doing that kind of behavior, what do you do inside the house?
Get up. You want me to do it?
Yeah, I would like to. I would like to see what is it. What would you do in that?
Sit. Shh. Hey. Down. Hey.
But he's still in mentally.
Right.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, then that's common. He'll follow our command to sit or go down, but he'll still groan.
Yeah, yeah. You were in front of him, he still growl. He should be just,
right.
You know, completely not, you know, verbalize that behavior or that sound in front of you, because pack leader's in front. So obviously, you are not, you know, in his mind, 100% pack leader.
Right. When I touch him, he doesn't even snap out of it. I'll touch his neck, I'll touch the side of his face, I'll touch his shoulder. About a year ago at Dog Park, he bit another dog on a Monday, and then the following Monday he did it again, and since then we haven't been back to Dog Park.
And the bite, how severe was the bite?
Tip of the ear. And then he retreated.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't aggression.
About 6-8 weeks ago, we were on a hike with him, and 5 miles into the hike, he was carrying a pack. We went through streams, and we were in a canyon. We were on the ledge of the canyon, and there was a dog off leash that came towards him. It was a lab. It came, I think, just curiously. And he did his usual routine, and I was on a ledge of a canyon, about a 3-foot path, and I had he started pulling and yanking, and I had to decide whether I was going to go over the hill, or excuse me, the ledge with him, or let him go and hope that he didn't go over the ledge in a blind rage.
Yeah.
And it all turned out okay. He bit that dog on the ear as well. But that was really scary because we had been hiking for 5 miles. You'd think he would have been tired enough and said, I'm going to let this one slide. But he didn't.
Wow.
Yeah, he's really controlling us. We're not controlling him.
Yeah, but what is controlling you is more the fear that you have. So it's not really him. You chose to be afraid. So that's something that we have to be responsible of it. Because the dog never tells a human, get frustrated with me, get angry with me, get fearful with me.
Do that on her own.
Exactly. Right? So she doesn't make you frustrated, you choose to be frustrated.
Did you get that?
Yeah, I got it.
And vice versa.
Oh, okay.
First, Cesar tests Bacchus's behavior at the front door by having Haley and Heath walk by with Curly, a member of Cesar's pack.
Hey. So we're not letting it escalate, which is very, very good. You see it? We're keeping him in that state. Hey. Sit down. That's. The breathing, the heavy breathing, is a sign of getting anxious, but at the same time, we're controlling the anxiety. You know, so we're not allowing him to escalate from an excited point of view or from an anxious point of view.
Next, Cesar brings Curly straight into Bacchus's domain.
So what we're going to control here is how excited he gets or how dominant territorial he gets when he gets near you.
When Cesar brought Curly into the house, I thought this is going to be an ugly scene.
You saw the acceleration or the intensifying, you know, he was intensifying his energy. Now he started breathing faster and moving quicker and putting his head in the top of the other dog.
Okay.
So those are signs that can make him escalate and to trying to dominate him. Ignore the behavior right now, because he's trying to get back into his old self.
He wants to get my energy out.
Yes.
I could not believe when Bacchus accepted Curly into our house like he'd been our friend from day one. If I don't react in a negative way to his bad behavior, and I just give him my body language.
Energy, body language.
Body language.
Energy, body language. Because this is body language.
I move into his space.
Claim
back
the space.
It's a confidence, right? You have to
put him
exude
back.
confidence.
Assertive attitude.
If that's what you want to call it. I call it calm, assertive energy.
That'll be a leap.
Cesar talked to us a lot about our energy. When Cesar did, at Bacchus, I saw his body language. He just wilted. And it was almost like, a magic show on TV.
What's your favorite sport?
Bicycle racing, of course.
Okay, so what takes to a person to win?
It takes training, physiology, and it takes brains.
Can he get panicky?
Never.
Never.
Then you make mistakes.
That's right. True. Energy, body language. What's happening inside you right now? You look worried.
Well, I really want this to work.
All right, so relax then.
I need to relax.
Yeah, give it up. Whatever is belong to you today is gonna belong to you today. But the more you worry, the more you reflect, because you're focusing on not losing the opportunity of information, which is exactly what's gonna happen.
Okay.
This to me is the biggest block, not his dominance, not his territory,
Right.
not his aggression. What happens a lot of times is people become so worried and so debilitated about the things that they can do or they don't know how to do, or they say, I'm so emotionally involved with my dog that I can't use my inner strength to control the very behavior that I don't want. So that's what I was putting things into place. I'm not telling people to stop being loving with their dogs. I'm just telling them to organize the love.
Good boy. Cesar uses playtime in the backyard as an opportunity to continue the rehabilitation of Bacchus and the training of Heath and Haley, especially when neighborhood Great Pyrenees Foxy shows up at the gate.
No. Stop.
That's all right. We want that. We totally want that. You tell me when you need help. I'll be right here. You guys stay right there. Yes, right there. Now you need help. Hold on. Let me help you. Hey. Hold on. Escalated, so we're gonna... Because Bacchus's neck is so desensitized from all the pulling and the jerking that the owners have done, I decided to touch a different part of the body. When you see me correcting a few times, it's because the dog is not completely relaxed. So I have to touch several times to create the relaxation in the body. Hey. Stop. Hey. The reason why Haley was not very effective with the ritual that she has learned is because her intensity was not at the level that Bacchus was, and the follow-through was not all the way there. So those two combinations will create just a dog temporarily stop him from a behavior but not get rid of the behavior.
Nope.
Anticipate.
No.
Hold on. Wait. She was anticipating. Hold on, let me help you.
Okay.
Is that right? Hey. Now, why did he reacted that way?
He didn't listen to me.
Exactly.
Right.
That's what you send.
Okay.
That's the message that you send. You are not in control.
Okay.
And you were anticipating a behavior. He was already calm submissive. No need for you to remind him calm submission.
Okay.
So we calm. Right here.
See the difference?
Wow.
Yes? This is your job.
Very relaxed.
To let him know that this dog should be trusted. See the difference of responding?
Yeah, we know it's our job. We're just failing at doing it.
Don't focus on the failing part. Just focus on you needed some instructions.
Right.
Teachers also learn.
That's true.
Okay, that's what we did earlier.
Cesar asked to have Bacchus's neighborhood nemesis, a German shepherd named Bubba, assist him in the rehabilitation process.
That's good. This is, hey. 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 What I saw is two energies bouncing back and forth. They were mirroring each other. So I said, okay, one of you guys has to be a good role model. And the one I have access to it right now is you, Bacchus. So you responsible of making that German Shepherd calm, submissive. Right there. There you go. So right now, makes sense to have him on the leash because we don't know the behavior yet. We need more repetitions. But you see how we are influencing Baba at the same time?
It's pretty amazing, huh?
Yeah, you're right.
So if the ears start moving forward, that's the only thing you... We want the nose, see, the whole knowledge.
Good.
No, that's good.
The nose is good.
Nose is good because that's how they need, is if this goes like this, like... You saw that? Like, let me get it. She had eye contact in the airport. That's... Hey, there we go. I catch him at that weak moment. Hey. Hey. So you saw when I put the ears forward, he saw it as a different...
Yeah, he saw it as an aggressive move on his part. Wonderful.
I was created by me. It wasn't created by him, but he reacted to it.
That's awesome. I'm a dog walker. I love that I saw that. You know?
Now, what is important to focus is not in the explosion, but it's going to...
Calm state afterwards.
That's right.
Because it's a miracle. It's like
that's
night and day.
They moved on, boom, it's over.
The relaxing right away afterwards. I knew that intellectually, but it's so hard to do. But now I've seen it. I've seen it be done effectively with positive results.
Well, it's important because before we would think our work was only when we took them outside the house and we walk. Now our work is in the house.
Yeah.
To take control of our house again.
We need to be consistent with our expectations of him. We need to be consistent with the behaviors that we allow and consistent with what we do not allow.
We can take him to the beach. He's ready.
Okay.
You know.
So we work on our confidence.
Yes.
And then you'll come again and we'll go to the beach.
Mm-hmm. And then we close the deal.
Promise?
In a race, Bacchus is almost at the end of the line, and the owners are like 10 miles away from him. So they gotta catch up to Bacchus, then lead Bacchus a little bit, then I lead them to the beach.
2 months later, Haley and Heath have achieved success by implementing the technique Cesar taught them. Haley's newfound calm, assertive behavior results in neighborhood walks with two former enemies.
I am proud to report that Bacchus and Bubba are now very tight.
I feel when I'm on the bike, I'm clearly in control. And that's been going really well.
Finally, Bacchus takes his final exam, visiting an off-leash dog beach.
The dog beach was just an icing on the cake after of everything we did at home. It was wonderful. You know, from the moment I arrived, I saw two different human beings being more assertive about the situation. Knowing that we were going to the beach with Bacchus, I wanted to bring Daddy, Junior, and Barnes. There you go. There you go. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I can't miss that then.
I have always loved being on the beach with my dog and having him in that environment where we're all happy and content and moving and with nature.
I saw the difference on Heath's behavior. He embraced the leadership position. They're in a different state of mind. He can bring dogs. That's what we want.
Right.
But watch the intensity he's playing with, because other dogs are gonna try to compete with that.
Oh, right.
So,
We don't
you know,
want that.
no, we want, you know how Barnes is playing?
Right.
So he right now went a little bit over because he started barking and putting his, and doing you know, the behavior on 2 feet, which it can be seen as a challenging behavior from other dogs.
Go!
Shh, wait.
Bacchus!
No. The sound that you gave. See,
Yeah, I gave recognition.
What I want is to stop the uncertainness. There we go. It just shows you he went into a compulsive state all the way. I didn't say sit, stay. I have to follow through by the way he approached that unsure Akira. See, that Akira eventually became unsure about it. And then he saw it, and he put his head on the top of it. And then what it could be worse, it was the way the human tried to stop the situation. That's when you use that sound. So I'm gonna release him, but from a dog psychology point of view.
I generate too much excitement with my dog. What I need to do is correct him and move on, and not shout his name or generate any added excitement, because he's excited enough without me adding to him.
Like freaking putty in his hands.
We had a couple tense moments on the beach today. It never culminated in anything ugly, and that was a relief. And I have the confidence now that it never will be ugly, so I'm less insecure going into it.
Here we created a nice social behavior, a lot of same state of minds. Everything that happened today was extremely important, because if it didn't happen, how can I teach them what to do when it happens? So all the dogs today were a blessing from sky, because they play a role to help one Great Dane named Bacchus. And of course, 2 human beings, Haley and Heath.
At the end of the final moment, to be able to relax and let all the energy flow.
I'm very, very happy to have that option again with him. We're coming back next week.
Seeing the dogs and Cesar and all of us together, it was just great.
I got Jody from my grandparents. They got sick. They were having trouble with her, and they felt like maybe they were just too old. They knew that my kids really wanted a dog. I get her, and I thought I would be able to stop her from those things, and I couldn't. I haven't. Jody will eat anything. For example, she's eaten books.
She ate my brother's homework.
And then my teacher didn't believe me. You know, it was a project, so I had to redo it.
She eats all paper, Kleenex napkins, toilet paper.
She ate my brother's money.
Well, she found the packaging for the pillows. Doesn't take long for her to find things. She ate a whole vinyl tablecloth once. Then for days, it was coming out. It was horrible. Hair ribbons.
She eats my rubber stuff.
She swallows the hair ribbons.
She just eats everything. You know, anything that's laying on the ground, she'll go for it.
She's like a goat. Anything and everything she will eat. The other night, for example, I fed her. She went and started eating the grass. Then she started eating the flowers. And then she pooped, and then she turned around and ate that. I'm desperate. She swallowed needles, and I had to take her to the emergency. That was $600. because no one will groom her. I've had to pay $130 to get her groomed, and they still couldn't get her ear hair out.
Sometimes I'll love her, and other days I'll just like hate her, and just don't really care about her that much. I do feel bad for my mom because she's the one who's been mostly dealing with this, and she's the one who's usually getting bitten, trying to deal with the dog.
The day that Jody bit my daughter was the worst day. She had bitten me, my husband, my son, and then she crossed the line. And that's my daughter. And you just can't bite my kids. When Jody bit my daughter, my husband wanted to get rid of her that night. I was crying, I was in hysterics, and my kids didn't want to get rid of her either, and that was the sad thing, because even though she bit, they still love her. And they've seen the dog whisperer, and when you know there's someone out there that can help you, how can you just throw your animal away? You just can't.
She eats almost everything.
Okay.
And she's not that lovable.
She's not that lovable. What about you? How would you describe your dog?
It's got a lot of energy.
Okay.
And, it's hard to control the dog a lot.
Okay.
So, like, when she...
Even you? I mean, you're a big boy.
Yeah, even me. Well, yeah. Well, I can't control it, I've tried.
Now, what about you?
When I got her, she was like this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it wasn't 3 weeks she bit me when I tried to take something away from her after I had her. So, and it just kept going from there. And when she bit me, I didn't back away, so I grabbed her and I held her there, and she went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kept holding there until she stopped.
Mm-hmm.
She's banned from the groomers.
Why?
She bites them.
Oh.
And I feel like I'm doing everything I can to show her I'm the boss, but she just constantly fights me on everything. She eats her poop at least once a day. Her face smells so bad of it. I mean, and it's just gross. I've tried to stop that obsession by taking her to the bathroom and standing there, and it's got to the point where she's taken off running to the other end of the yard, pooped and ate it. I mean, so it's not like I'm not cleaning it,
Right. How is she with dogs?
Oh, she's terrified of dogs. She does not know how to be interactive with the dog.
I would like to offer, if you guys are okay, for her to go to the center. Have you seen when I bring dogs to the center?
Yeah, I just haven't seen.
Oh, you haven't seen when? Or when the dog needs other dogs to help them to be a dog, it makes sense to bring them around 20 dogs. And this is 20 balanced dogs. When I was gonna go and meet Jody, I got to meet her to a glass door, and that's a 2-year-old dog? Wow. She looks older.
I know.
It was more like a vibe, I'm lost. Don't know what to do.
Cesar employs a tried-and-true strategy to help him assess Jody, the balanced presence of his pit bull daddy.
Yeah, that is the perfect guy for you. I always like to take a clue from him because he knows much better than me. Look, he's holding his head low. Perfect. He's gonna go pee. Look.
Oh.
See? Daddy knows what move to make. And that's the most attractive thing. Look. So Daddy is naturally staying away from her because she didn't become very excited about his presence. That's not fear. She's just clueless.
Yeah. I think she's going to the only person in the world that could help her, so I can't be sad for that.
You ready for your new beginning? Cheers. Right now, it's just about observe, and she will let us know what is it that she needs and what is it that she's missing. Okay.
Now, it's very important that she does it on her own, that she comes on her own.
Since the pack responds to Jody in a welcoming manner, Cesar is able to introduce her to them right away.
A little bit of panic there. I'm gonna keep the leash. I can't let her go yet because she's in that frantic state of mind that I mentioned earlier. This is the first time I've seen her being a little frantic about it, which is, to me, absolutely normal. See, now is perfect time to remove the leash because nobody wants to. Perfect, see it? Look, here's where I'm going to reward the freedom.
Over the next few days, the formerly antisocial Jody adapts easily to living among Cesar's balanced pack. Since none of her reported issues emerged during this time, Cesar decides to bring Jody along with him when the Dog Whisperers show goes on the road, so he can continue to observe her behavior and work with her one-on-one.
We are on the road right now, and we're in San Bruno, California. But today, we're working with Miss Jody, because we're working on Jody's issue about eating poop and eating napkins and everything else. We have to make sure that we actually provide that stool or feces in order for us to work on the case. You know, it's like the only way you can get rid of fear is if you face the fear. The only way you can stop a dog from eating poop is if it's in front of poop. And so what it has worked for Miss Jody is actually a banana. A banana for her has become like the perfect exchange for stool, you know? So we wave the scent. Yeah, we make sure her mind is very into it. Please don't find it disgusting or bad taste, but she actually have to come and eat close to the poop, you know, so we can exchange the scent right where the hurricane is. You know, I will never do this, except for the case that I'm trying to change the bad habit of eating poop. If you know, poop smells first. Then, there we go. She's pay attention to the poop, and then I correct and redirect. I'm saying eat something that is healthy, you know, instead of eat something that just came out of your body. And so, there you go. So now she's stepping away from the poop, and by her stepping away, I'm gonna reward that behavior again. Now sterilize the place, it's very important, you know. We just did phase 1. Now we're doing phase 2, which is removing the scent completely. We gotta do it again. Present the stool once again. I know for a lot of people this is disgusting, but for a lot of people it's like, finally, we're doing an episode where they address a dog eating poop. Ignoring, that's what we want. Then rewarding, that's what she wants. Ignoring, that's what we want. Rewarding, that's what she wants. So, keep it simple. It's 2 reasons why a dog will eat, you know, stools. One is they're bored, and the other one, their system is craving a mineral or some kind of vitamin. And so since she chose banana, I believe the potassium is what is missing in her body. So that's the exchange we're making. So that was good.
While on the road in San Bruno, Cesar also brings Jody to a local pet store to personally address her issues with grooming.
Jody has a problem being touched in certain areas for whatever reason. So today is the first time she's gonna get a bath from me. And I also would like to groom her a little bit if we can, if we have enough time for today. See, what we're witnessing right now is a little bit of the anxiety that she goes through. See, a little bit of panic. And this can escalate into a dog who might hurt the owner because the owner don't know how to touch or when to touch. If we come in and grab here, it's more possible for her to start biting. So, to prevent any dog, especially Jody, from actually accomplishing that,
What I normally do is I come from behind, right here, slowly, gently, and grab. See, and see, look at the reaction of the body. Then come under here and block. So this way, I'm blocking from her to go this way, and I'm blocking for her to come this way. So I keep a center. Yeah, right there. And then I present it to the area that I want her to go. Right there. So this way, she is helping me or cooperating in the activity. I could have just grabbed her, put her all the way in the sink, and so that actually causes more nervousness in a dog because she doesn't know how she went in. So it's really important that a frantic dog, a nervous dog, the handler have to help the brain to actually participate even though the dog is nervous or a little frantic. So this is where the knowledge comes in. Then we block. Go. Right there. This is the first time that we actually videotape a dog that is having a nervous licking moment. See it? Again. Present the water. Away from the dog. See what the reaction is. There you go. That's what we want. Remember, the groomers at one point didn't want her back because she was biting. I remember in the conversation that it was more when they touched her ears. So we are gonna do that, but everything counts.
Cesar manages to wash and dry Jody without triggering the fear-driven aggression described by her owner, Christina. But when the collar brushes Jody's ears, she erupts into a full-blown panic attack.
Trigger. Hey. Hey. There you go. See that? That's what we wanted. That's what they sent her for. Panic aggressive mode. She's definitely panic. You throw up the fight, girl. You throw up the fight. The more she fights, the more she loses energy. So the goal is just to keep yourself calm and hold in that position. That's it. So this ear is not as bad as the other ear. What happens to this kind of breed is hair grows inside the ear, and they can block for them to hearing, and also can create hearing, earring infection and stuff like that. As you saw, she went in through that panic attack, and that's when people can actually get bitten if you don't know how to stop the brain. There we go, right there. Secure it. Now we're gonna go to the side of the ear that definitely has more of the hair. Put myself in a good position again. There. Right there on the side. This is the same thing they would do at the doctor's office. Hold the dog down so they can be examined. A lot of dogs panic just by putting them on the side. This one is just for the psychological part. This touch right here is to keep a dog in a submissive position. This is just to hold the body down. Because if the body comes up, even if you keep your hand here, the mind is not in a surrender state. So now we're moving. This is powder. It makes it easier to remove the hair because you have to unplug it like this. There you go. There you go.
For Lhasa Apsos and similar breeds, trimming the ears isn't enough. The ear hairs need to be plucked out in order to clear them completely. Allowing the ear canal to dry thoroughly will help prevent infections.
right. Paul, come over here.
Cesar asks a production assistant to help him keep Jody still.
No. We got to do it here.
If he quits now while she's in a panic state, Jody will never get over her grooming phobia.
There you go. See, there was a lot in there. There you go. We can't end on a bad note, even though she surrendered. This is what I want her to believe, that coming to a grooming place, she will eventually get her own smoothie, you know, a real banana. So all that happened, you know, all the struggle that she went through, or the rage that she went through, that's what it means to me, taming a wild animal. She was in a wild state. There he goes, over there. Since I'm working with Jody, I need to bring her everywhere with me. So we know that one of her things was to eat her stool, and we have totally managed that. She has not eaten her stool since the moment she left the house. And the way we accomplish that is potassium, bananas. So we're going to act as an accident just happened. That's chocolate. That's right. Good avoidance. And see? So she looks at us, and then you reward the behavior. So we do another one. We knew another one. That's very good. And we knew another one. So all those things were Jody's favor. Now, a lot of times people eat on the floor. Very good. Good girl. That reaction is fantastic. You know, how quick she reacts not to eat it. And that's how we created the new Jody, you know. Things on the floor, if they smell this way, doesn't mean it's food. Only banana is food. And of course, dog food, right? I mean, this will be poison to a dog. Very good. All of that is a good challenge for you, huh? Another more playful way to help Jody in this situation will be playing with her and working on the ears a little bit, and then going into a playful mode. Yes? So she associated not just with food, also with game. It's important that it's not just she learns to do it for one thing. Come on, Jody. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. All right. Come on. Let me see your ears. Let me pluck the ears. Okay, we're done with the ears. We are done with the ears. Yes, we are. That was a good session, Jerry. That's bye.
Jody's rehab is going so well, she's become a valuable assistant to Cesar, helping him with other unbalanced dogs.
Right there. That was good. Then relax. There we go. Here we are in America at a Fair Oaks Retirement Hotel. I have a feeling that she's gonna enlighten a lot of people here. There's a lot of elderly people that won't mind to say hi to Jody, and she's just such a happy girl, and she always greets people in the street, and I just know that this is one of her calls. Hi, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for letting us come. This is Jody, and I think she can be an incredible assisting dog, or a dog that come and visit homes like this. She's, there you go. And now let me tell you something about Jody. They were called me because she was aggressive with the owners. And I felt that, you know, besides her getting rehabilitated with me, that she can also do good to society. So now you all are being associated to her favorite treat, which is banana. So she can't eat that, as you see. You saw it? Because she's waiting for the other bit. We have Jody for 6 weeks already. Today is her last date, and I felt that we should get another grooming session. So today we found a groomer that I can personally thought how to deal with Jody, how to bring Jody in, how to help her in case that she gets a little anxious or a little into flight away behavior, how to convince her to become calm, submissive. And so we can go on with the grooming ritual, and it went absolutely fantastic. Right here. So give her no choice to repeat herself to tell you, don't do that.
Girl.
We can always reinforce with a banana.
Okay.
Now, before, she didn't let anybody do that. Thank you for following the direction. Appreciate it. And this is, you know, not with all dogs, but this is just with Jody.
The past 6 weeks without Jody have been very quiet and boring.
I'm excited she's coming back.
I miss her so much.
You know, every dog that comes in and live with the pack, it becomes something in the pack. And everybody in the Dog Whisperer crew will totally feel that Jody brought that spark to the party. We're gonna miss her, but you know, she belongs here, and I know that we put our time and our dedication to help dogs, and this is what we do. We are back. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Really good, really good. You're the dad?
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for making time. How are you, man? Good to see you again. Thank you. Right, so let's go in the middle, if you don't mind, so we can do like a round table, so to speak. Did you guys knew that Jody likes bananas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She also likes banana peels.
Okay, so that's the part that we're not gonna allow her. So, you know, just to begin right away with the challenge, so we have a lot of things that will be very tasty for her. You know, paper, stuff like that. I just ate a little chipotle burrito, so it has a smell of it, you know. So ignore the paper, and then you pay the behavior. Right? It's okay for them to smell it. What it wasn't okay is for her to grab it and try to swallow it and eat it. Right? And as you say, you know, banana peel. So it's not a banana peel, right? So it's what you're seeing is not a dog that looks at something, which is normal, and then look at you to ask for direction. So what should I do now? We can keep throwing and throwing things. I mean, this is very tempting to a lot of dogs because it's very cushioning, you know, paper, more wrap, more paper, and all this paper. You know, so it looks like a homeless dog right now. You know what I mean? When the family is together, you get to experience father, mother, son, daughter in this case, and to see, you know, what can I teach son? What can I teach daughter? What can I teach husband? What can I teach mom? And so, but at the end, the goal is to teach them that they all have to accomplish calm, submissive state. As your energy from here keeps the mind and the floor. So with Ashley, what I help her more than anything is how to hug Jody. Come in so we can then hug. Don't let them climb on you. You tell them where to be. Thing was just getting nervous, and then she panicked. And then because nobody knew, and then she started going, And with Adam, I show Adam not to be so physical and be more mental and more gentle. You're a very powerful guy, so look, watch this. Because Adam is a wrestler, I think, you know, in the wrestling world, they teach you that, you know, your body, if you're strong, you can totally take over. And if you show some kind of, I'm gonna destroy you, people can actually run away. Nice. But see, when you do that with dogs, you're not gonna be very successful and you're not gonna win the battle. Sarah, what did you learn?
I think mainly the negative energy I was transmitting to the dog and how I could see where it was working against me, essentially.
Christina, I'm very, very proud of her because the effort that she has put into it. And also create this. It's good to find people who want to do what is best for the canine world. I know how hard it is to admit, but so much of our dogs' unwanted behavior comes from the biggest source of energy in their lives, us, their owners.
Hi, Cesar. It's been a little over 2 months since you took us to Dog Beach, and things are going better. Heath is taking Bacchus on more bike rides, and we're less anxious around other dogs. We haven't made as much progress as we had hoped on the porch, but Dog Beach is going pretty well, so that's an area we're proud of.
Thanks, Cesar. See you next time at the Dog Beach.
I am happy to report that Christina has been making good progress with Jody.
Hi, Cesar. It's been 2.5 months since you dropped Jody off, and We've been doing the challenge at least once a day, and she is better. She always passes the challenge with flying colors.
She hasn't been eating her poop as much. She is a whole lot better now.
We have been working on the ear pulling, and she's holding her own. Thank you so much. Bye.
Remember, dogs need a calm, assertive pack leader to guide them on the path to a balanced life.
I am the Dog Whisperer.